Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in for our pre-match build-up. Manchester United versus Liverpool. Just come off the back of Yanks of the Cop. Fantastic channel. Make sure you do head over there. Subscribe. Done a podcast with Jay, Dave and the lads over there on their channel. So make sure you do head over there. I will drop the link to that video and their channel in a link in the description a bit later on anyway. Well, should be there anyway. But Reds, let me know your thoughts. If you're jumping on the show or if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It's a massive game for Liverpool Football Club. Can Liverpool salvage a bit of momentum in going deep at the back end of this season? And I think it's going to be massive, building on into next season, that Liverpool do finish strong. We know how inconsistent Liverpool have been throughout the whole entirety of this season, really, but we've got to focus. There comes no bigger game in English football than Liverpool versus Manchester United. Will a couple of players be barging each other off the pitch? I'm hoping we do see that bit of not nastiness on the pitch, because it means a lot. Obviously the fans, is a big rivalry, and obviously on the clubs, the two biggest clubs in the whole of English football. I'm not having this Man City or Chelsea or trying to build a rivalry. It would always be Liverpool versus Manchester United, two most successful clubs that have dominated English football for a very long time. So yeah, Chris Welch, good evening mate. Tom, thank you very much lads for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts on the game, lads. I'm really looking forward to this game. As I said, the intensity, I'm hoping it's there from the absolute outset, and that would be who you do select in your starting 11. Do you throw James Milner into the mix in that midfield alongside Thiago and Fabinho, the two young lads playing at the back for Liverpool? But just quickly, before we do get into the game, really, there was some very, very sad news that hit the world of football, really. It was the sad passing of Jordan Banks, a massive Liverpool fan. We know what has happened in the news. Just thoughts and prayers go to Jordan's family and everyone that knows him, really. Sad circumstances, but thoughts and prayers go to his family and everyone involved. And he was just playing football. It's sad, but thoughts and prayers go out to all of his family and all the Reds around the world. You're all in our hearts. I'm hoping Liverpool Football Club, as you can see there, Robbie Fowler on his Twitter, a little star taken far too soon, and he very much was. But I'm hoping Liverpool as a football club do something for the last game of the season, or hopefully next season, when it all is safe and proper to do so, invite the family and that. But it's really sad, very, very sad. But thoughts go to his family, everyone. Just a quick one on teams going on to back into the football. As you can see here, it is Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. And if you look onto the score, the league table, how that has impacted the way in which this does look. Fingers crossed, everyone, that Chelsea can get beat here. So with Liverpool are to win against Manchester United, we would still, with that, put us on 60 points with 4 points behind Chelsea with a game in hand. So we could, hypothetically, if we do win, it's a big if, if we do win our two games, we'll be a point behind Chelsea, with Chelsea playing, I think it is it a big game, and then it's Aston Villa. Whoever the other two, user, let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, I think they are playing Aston Villa and someone else. I think it is another big game for Chelsea as well. Will their focus be solely on the Champions League final? I think Thomas Tuchel will very much not allow that to happen. He's a very experienced manager. Chelsea players are very experienced players. They focus one game at a time. I'm pretty sure he won't do that, but it's important that Liverpool do the job. It's probably a bit too late, and I think all of us can agree with that. Liverpool have really left us with a big issue. We shouldn't be having to rely on players and teams really trying to get results over the line for us. But let me know your thoughts on that, Reds. Let's get to all your comments. Do you know, I want no nonsense on the pitch. This is from Chris. As you can see, your comments. Make sure you do get your comments in on a live stream. And if you are getting your comments in after the video's being uploaded on YouTube anyway. We'll be replying to every single one of you. Absolute legends. I very much echo those words, Chris. You want a bit of grittiness in these performances. Yes, Liverpool's performances as of late haven't been the best, but it's Liverpool, Man United. Gone are the days, and I was speaking to the lads in the previous podcast. It's the modern day footballer. They're all best mates now, and we don't. I personally don't like it when they're all hugging each other in the pitch and the tunnel. I want it more Patrick Vieira-esque and Roy Keane-esque, and the Carragher and the Lampards and the Teddys and the Nevilles when you see them in the tunnel. Don't look at each other really, but it's the modern day footballer. Massive game for Liverpool. I want us very much Liverpool come tomorrow night anyway to be really unpredictable in terms of our attack and output. By what I mean with that is obviously with the forward line, I want them to really interchange and be really difficult for the Manchester United defenders. I think Salah, when he has come up alongside Luke Shaw, he's been phenomenal this season. Luke Shaw, pains me to say that, but he has biased aside. I want Salah to really move around the pitch, and whether that's Bobby Firmino or Jota who's leading the line for Liverpool, I want our attacking three really just to give Man United's players a bit of a headache, and really push our fullbacks forward. I know we all know how good Manchester United are at exploiting the pace in behind opposition teams, and we've seen that in the cup competitions when we played them, when they beat us. Really, Reece, he's a young lad. He's got a lot of experience really to get under his belt, and we've seen Trent really struggle in the early stages of his career. But I think the experiences in which he had will have a similar effect on Reece Williams in his potential Liverpool future. I'm hoping if he does play against Man United, if it goes well or goes bad, it's all about getting his experience under his belt and really learning, and we'll see come tomorrow night. If I'm hoping Fabinho doesn't play centre half, everyone. I'm hoping Jurgen just sticks with Fab in the middle of the park and really shoehorns him in there and really have Thiago or Milner, or possibly it probably will be Gini Wijnaldum, but I want to see Milner come in, get that intensity as mentioned, and as mentioned, Robinson going down the left and Trent. I really want to see those really push on. Yes, it might leave spacing behind, but let's focus about Liverpool. Yes, we've not been great this season, but let's just have a game, whether it goes our way or not. Just be focused and confident really about our game and going forward. We're spot on there. Yeah, Jasmine. Jasmine said it was obviously the Leicester game against Chelsea. Nice one for that, matey. Absolute legend. Really appreciate it. Chris, Liverpool to win remaining games. Any more drop points, it's officially over for me. I'm not confident we will get it anyway. There's always a hope in football, mate. Funnier things have happened in footy, mate, haven't they? But it all comes down to Liverpool, as you've already said with that comment. We've got to do our job. Fingers crossed. I'm confident that we can do if we play to our best of ability, really. We should start Fab in the midfield. Jasmine, yeah, absolutely spot on there. Lads, in the comment section below, or if you're watching this after, who would be in our starting 11? For me, as I mentioned, I think Liverpool and Jurgen will go with the two young lads at the heart of Liverpool's defence. I think we'll see Robbo. I think Kabak is injured for this game, so it'd be Nat and Reece at the back, Trent right back, Ali behind them, and then obviously Robbo. And then if Milner is fit, I'll go with Jimmy Milner, Thiago Alcantara and Fabinho in midfield. And I don't think he'll drop Bobby. Never does in big games, so I'll go with Bobby, Salah and Mane. And obviously Salah will be hunting for more goals in that race for a potential Premier League Golden Boot or Golden Shoe, whatever you call it now. He's one behind Harry Kane, so it is up for grabs anyway. I know a lot of players do like individual awards anyway, but it'd be good if Salah, just the one thing that comes away from this season, Mo gets his award, because he fully does deserve it, the way in which he played this season, Reds. But yeah, thank you very much, lads and ladies, and everyone that's tuned in. And it was only going to be a short one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How you expect Liverpool to approach this game. Man United will be classic Man United. They rested a lot of first team players against Leicester, like we've seen, and I think we fully expected that. I think Jurgen Klopp spoke today that Liverpool and him, I think all of us would agree that Liverpool would have done exactly the same that Man United done. Man United have never done it to us favours, but the sheer amount of games and minutes that Liverpool and Manchester United, yes, they brought it upon themselves. The fans protesting really disrupted the fixture schedule, but if the shoe was on the other foot, Liverpool and Jurgen, as he said today in his pressy, we'd do exactly the same. But Liverpool, Man United, I'm just hoping we do win the game, lads. It's so important that we just put a performance in. Whether we get the result or whether we don't, you just got to be confident as much as we can. But yeah, Jasmine, Chris Welch, Tom May, and every single one of you that has tuned in. Really do appreciate it. Make sure you do get in the comment section below who you would start for Liverpool and your score predictions. I'm going to go with a draw. I want to be positive, you know me, on the channel. But I'm going to go with a 1-1. I go Salah and Rashford if Rashford is fully fit. Jasmine, we need Fab in the midfield so we can stop the attacking before it reaches the defence. Yeah, so spot on. And not just the defensive duties made Fabinho, but going forward, he's so good, isn't he? His excellent vision in that final third of the pitch. But Reds, thank you for tuning in. And if you are new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, put your bell notification on as well. So I know YouTube sometimes doesn't push out the notifications, but I really do appreciate every single one of you for all the continued support on the channel. And I'll see you tomorrow for a post-match reaction show at the game. Hopefully the Reds have got all 3 points. See you later. Ta-ra.